Welcome one and all. Thank you again for joining us here on Gamia TV for another video. I will be sharing with you, day 2 roundups of the, day-night fixtures between the Barbados Pride and the West Indies Academy, and also the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force against the Windward Islands Volcanoes. Now, Barbados Pride would have consolidated their advantage over the West Indies Academy. Captain Kraigg Brathwaite showcased his batting mastery with a superb double century as the Barbados Pride tightened their grip on the West Indies Championship day and night contest against the West Indies Academy at the Kensington Oval. There have been a lot of noise surrounding, Kraigg Brathwaite, captaincy as West Indies captain, West Indies Test captain. He would have answered today a lot of his critics with the bat, with that superb knock. We know that Kraigg Brathwaite is one of, West Indies successful captain. He would have, won some game which many of the captains before him have not won. We see, recently we would have won in Pakistan. For over 30 odd years we have won a game in Pakistan, right? And we remember what he did last year, January, in Australia, right? So Kraigg Brathwaite, and we would have won a series, can remember, in Bangladesh under his leadership as well. Right, so I'm not here vouching for Kraigg Brathwaite, but I believe that we should give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. Right, so resuming on a strong 354 for 3, the Barbados Pride continued with their dominance as they amassed a formidable 581 for 9 declare on the second day. Right, courtesy of Brathwaite's marathon 211 and a well-paced 65 by Lenica Boucher. In reply, the Academy side found themselves under pressure at 111 for 3, still trailing by 470 runs, with Rivaldo Clark on 69 and Jedediah Blades on 1, set to resume on Friday. Brathwaite, who began the day on 143, continued his patient yet commanding innings, extending his overnight partnership with Demetrius Richards to 86 before Richards fell to Joshua Bishop. However, the West Indies skipper found another solid partnership with Boucher as the pair added a crucial 86-run stand for the 5th wicket, pushing the Pride past the 500 mark. The milestone moment arrived when Brathwaite brought up his double century, a testament of his resilience and skill at the crease. But his marathon knock finally came to an end when he was caught off Johan Lane, who also picked up the wicket of Matthew Ford, 30, and Boucher, with the score on 554 for 7. Bishop then struck twice, removing Jamar Eiffel, 9, and Jamel Warrican, 18, before the Pride declared their innings, confident in their massive first inning total. Lane finished with figures of 4 for 85, while Bishop also claimed 4 wickets for 137 runs. The Academy's response got off to a rocky start as they lost Akeem Ogis for 4, Captain Teddy Bishop for 9 early, stumbling to 23 for 2. However, Clark and Justin Jagassar steadied the innings with an 85-run stand before Jagassar was bowled by James Holder for 26. Despite the setbacks, Clark remained composed and alongside Blades as the pair looked to mount a fight back when play resumed on Friday. Alright, so the Barbados Pride, they are in a very commanding position, and we need to see West Indies Academy playing some better cricket, they have been, making some really poor scores. They are not applying themselves, properly at the wicket. And their poor form continued from the Super 50 Cup. And we need to see some, fight, some resilience from the West Indies Academy team. Let us jump over to the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force against the Windward Islands Volcanoes. The Trinidad and Tobago Red Force solidified their dominant position against the Windward Islands Volcanoes on day 2 of this day-night fixture as they opened up a commanding 263-run lead at the Arnas Vale Stadium, resuming on 137 for 1 in response to the Volcanoes' modest first innings total of 166. The Red Force flexed their batting muscle to pile up 429 for 7 at stump. Cephas Cooper, who started the day on 69, converted his overnight score into a well-crafted 117, while Jason Mohammed, imperious form, stroked his second consecutive century with a composed 103. At the close, Yannick Carrier remained unbeaten on 84 alongside Anderson Phillips, who was on 7, both looking to extend the Red Force advantage even further on day 3. As expected, the Red Force capitalized on their solid platform, with Cooper and Amir Jangu extending their second inning stand to 170. Jangu, who resumed on 60, played fluently before edging behind to Gillan Tyson for 84. Despite the breakthrough, the Volcanoes found little respite as Cooper continued his elegant stroke play as he found the boundaries 12 times and cleared it once in his innings. He shared in a valuable 76-run stand with Mohammed before falling to a straight delivery from Shadrach Descartes. Captain Joshua Da Silva stayed at the crease was brief as he lasted only 7 deliveries before being trapped LBW by Cavem Hodge without scoring, with the Red Force at 258 for 4. However, as hopes of the Volcanoes resurgent were quickly snuffed out as Mohammed and Carrier stitched together a crucial 107-run partnership for the 5th wicket. Mohammed, having reached his century, evenly fell as Descartes picked up his second wicket. Darrell Cyrus then struck twice in quick succession, removing Joshua James 12 and Kari Pierre 2 as the Red Force slipped to 404 for 7. Despite the late wickets, Carrier remained resolute, ensuring that the Red Force kept control heading into the 3rd day with further runs on offer and a dominant position secured. Alright, so that's a wrap as it relates to the second day's play. Red Force, they are in a very commanding position, and I must say congratulations to Jason Mohammed for his back-to-back century. That is what you call consistency, and I hope that he will continue in his rich vein of form in this competition. Alright, thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you in the next video. Peace and blessings, everyone.